This is still gonna be a normal Let's Play episode, but there's a bit of a story that I want to tell. You see, I made a video what is going on over here? No! Somebody stole all the ice and snow. Is this a prank? But like what I was saying, I have a bit of a story to tell because I made a video a couple of months ago and it went a bit viral. I classify a video as viral kind of different than most people. Most people would be like, hey, that video has like 1 million views, that goes viral. But lots of channels get millions of views every single day. Some even get tens of millions every single day. So I classify a viral video as a video that gets a significant more amount of views than it usually does. And what's interesting about this video is that it got a huge spike 5 months after the release of the video. Alright, this doesn't look the prettiest, but it gets the point across. Okay, so first things first, I just built a little graph right here. This is the x-axis, this is the time, so each log is 1 month. This is the y-axis, which is the views. Each ice block represents 100 views. And so this is the graph of the video over 5 months, keep in mind. So at the beginning, it was around 30 views, and then it slowly increased till about the 5th month mark when it barely passed 100 views. So if you can see right here, just barely crossed that threshold. And then all of a sudden, about halfway through, or a little less than halfway through the 5th month, it literally just exploded. And I had no idea. I woke up one day and it had gotten like 50 views in 1 hour. Mind you, my videos hardly ever surpass 50 views in a day. And so in 1 hour, that was pretty crazy to see, but it didn't stop there. You see, it kept going hour after hour after hour, all the way up to around almost 600 views in a couple of hours, which is really crazy. And then it, of course, flattened out, as all things have to do. But I wanted to understand what exactly was going on here. So I built a couple of little graphs to demonstrate this. And the first one that I want to point out is this graph right here. This is the traffic source from the video. This just demonstrates that I know that these views came from YouTube and not somebody suggesting it. And what I mean by that is like some big YouTuber didn't say, go watch this video. It was the YouTube algorithm that was pushing it forward. And the reason I know that is because the majority of the views came from suggested videos, which is essentially YouTube saying, hey, you should watch this video. Oh, gotta sleep real quick. The second graphic that I want to show is about the percentage of YouTube suggesting, and this is just basically what percentage of YouTube can your content be suggested to. It doesn't necessarily mean it will be. And so most Minecraft videos, since it's just about Minecraft, it's not going to show up in all of YouTube. There's only a little bit showing up over the whole of YouTube. However, this video said, nope, we're going to show it to 80% of YouTube. And this is pretty crazy because it's a small niche like Minecraft that doesn't normally get that high a percent. The third graphic that I want to show is just about impressions in general. You see, let's pretend that this red line is the amount of impressions that I get per day. So I usually get about 900 a day, and it's pretty consistent. However, right before the explosion happened, we'll pretend that right here is when the video exploded, I got a slight increase in total impressions. And so I think YouTube said, hey, he's getting a little more impressions than normal, so where do we put those things? And they said, well, I mean, there's a video right here, we might as well chuck some impressions at it. And so YouTube put some impressions on this video right about here, and I think people watched that and they enjoyed it, and YouTube was like, hey, these impressions are doing good, we'll throw a couple more at it, and then a couple more, and that resulted in more views, more impressions. It was kind of just this self-perpetuating cycle that made it explode. And that is basically my theory behind why this video in particular exploded. You see, it was suggesting to a larger audience, and my channel was getting a couple more impressions than normal. However, that's not to say that this video wasn't good in the first place. It was one of my best at the time, even though it's super old. It was called Minecraft's Famous Last Words. So it was a really good video. It was a short one, so people would stick around for the majority of it, and I think that also had an impact on it, but I think the majority were those stats that I talked about right there. You know, guys, I think I found my favorite new minigame. See, here's what you do. You find a dolphin. You get yourself Depth Strider 3. Come here, give me the dolphin effect, please. Dolphin, there we go. And then you go hunting. Oh, no. I need the kill. There we go. Perfect. Ah, there we go. Holy cow, there are so many dolphins. This is amazing. Also, what are these fish? What in the world? There we go. Oh, okay, it's a tropical fish, I see. Nope, get out of dolphin mode. Okay, I hope that YouTube explanation segment was kind of interesting. I find it very interesting to kind of look into what goes in one of these videos to make it, you know, go viral or go bad or kill a creeper, you know. All the things are just super interesting. Oh, and cat? He's going ballistic. Okay, but now we actually need to do some constructive stuff in this episode. First and foremost, I want to make another ice spike pillar thing. You know, whatever you call these things, ice spikes, yeah? I want to make one of the really tall ones because I feel like this is kind of an empty area. I know we have a lot of spikes, but they're all fairly short, and we haven't worked on our base in quite some time, guys. I've been doing loads of other stuff, so this should be pretty fun. I'm just going to try to prototype a version in this episode. Oh, man. We're kind of running out of ice, aren't we? Whoa. Waterfall. That looks... Oh. Wait. Let's take a look at this. Oh, that looks so cool. I think this might have been Civ who did this, maybe? What does this say? Need oak leaves, glass, more oak leaves. Okay. Something about burning and then nether and free stuff. Ah. You know what? I'll take one of those. What is this? What in the world? Paths through will be 7 wide. There will be terraforming and trees and nature. I give this a week or 2, maybe longer. Love Mayu. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is the coolest path ever. Can we just take a minute to appreciate this? Oh my gosh. I haven't been on the server in days. I've been working on that creeper video for like my entire life. Oh my goodness. Oh, ready? Watch this. That's so cool. Oh, and I'll say this. Do you guys remember when I did the like server tour? I didn't find Mayu's base. She showed it to me. Oh, yeah, such a goof. Sorry, Mayu. She has a pretty epic base, though. Okay, good. Now that we have the ice, all we need to do is pick a little location to build another one of these spires. And what I really wanted to do, the whole reason that I'm making these spires is so I can make an ice bridge in between them. I think that would look so cool, and then it'd give a lot more depth to our base. And where do I want to put this thing? Maybe we'll just like add on to like one of these ones. So I don't know how hard it would be. You see, there's lots of gaps on the ice pyramid ice tower. So I guess for the majority, I guess the whole way up, there's always ice on these pillars. Okay, I think this won't be too hard. I'll just get to work on this, and hopefully it looks kind of cool. Okay, I just finished up this pillar. And yeah, that's looking pretty cool. I mean, it's a little rough around the edges, but it does look pretty cool. Oh, with that sunrise behind, oh, that looks nice. But now what I want to do is I want to add like an ice path going in between, or an ice bridge, that's the word. An ice bridge going from here to here, and hopefully it looks, holy zombies. Oh, serious lag. You know, if people came up to my base and just saw this, they'd be a little confused. So yes, we're going to take some of this ice, and I guess there's not much to it, you know, just start building an ice bridge. Hopefully it looks pretty cool. Man, we haven't used this guy in a while, did we? No, we never gave him a name. Well, I guess, just going to be taking your snow for a little bit. Alright, phase 1 is done. We have connected the 2 ice spikes, and this guy, he is not looking like he's supposed to be there. You know, do we take him down? I think we might have to take him down. So yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Well, not from this angle. That is why we are going to be adding some like drippy down ice spike pillar thingies. After a little bit of building, I think I've come up with a design that looks alright and functions kinda good. So originally I put a whole bunch of blocks along the edge, kinda like this, but that was just a little too narrow for me. So I took out those and I tried adding snow layers. But the problem with snow layers is that you can't actually put snow layers on top of ice. So I had to chuck in a lot more snow than I wanted to. I think it looks alright. And this is just a proof of concept. And what do you guys think? Think that looks kind of cool? I mean, that netherrack isn't supposed to. Now, though, we're going to grab a couple of leaf blocks. And by a couple, I mean a little bit more than a couple. You see, I want to make a hedge maze. So earlier we saw that Mayu is kind of redoing the pathways in the shopping district. And they're looking super, super good. And I feel like I want to do a little contribution to that area. And so we're going to try and add a hedge maze. Now, I asked Mayu, and she said that it would be okay, but she's getting on in a little bit, and so we'll probably meet up, and hopefully that goes all right. Oh, I also want to see if I can get some of this stuff. Yes, I need some clay, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need some brick. What is going on? I'll keep those guys there for a bit. And look at this. We have Optifine back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, even though the server's going to be resetting in like a week and I'm going to have to redo the settings, finally have it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how long it took. But what I wanted to show you guys was this shulker box. It doesn't look super amazing, but it's all the resources that I will hopefully need to construct this maze. Now, I think all we gotta do is wait to hook up with Mayu and see what she says. I'm getting a little bit bored, so let's go see what some of the recent comments said. Maybe we'll do something with those. Videos, let's comments. What are people saying? Any suggestions? What do you think, guys? Do you guys see this? Oh, I think we might... I don't know if I'll challenge anybody to do that, but that just seems too good not to do it. So, if you guys didn't understand what exactly that comment meant, well, essentially, it's a way to get back at people. Oh, and look at that, Mayu joined the game. Okay, we might have to put this on hold. Okay, so, here's what I was thinking. The maze pathway, is kind of, like, outlined in bricks. And then the hedge is kind of on either side, right? Yeah.
Where did you want to put it at?
So, the first spot that I was thinking was... down right here.
Are you sure that's enough space for a little maze? Are you okay? So what I was like trying to figure out, like when you meant maze and everything.
Yeah.
Were you trying to like make something that was like in the middle, like a little plaza thing, where you know, like there's like a little platform with like a little fountain and everything in the middle, and yada yada yada. That's what I was thinking you were probably gonna do.
Oh, and then the maze is like around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
How big do you think it should be? Wait, what would be
a little bit bigger than the 30 by 30.
After a little bit of deliberation, I nailed down a design and started working on it. That's right, you have the shroom lights underneath. I should probably get some of those.
Did you find an entrance yet or no?
Yeah, there's one entrance. We'll see if you can find it. I think that means it's a good maze so far.
Is there only one way in? No.
One way in, one way out.
Oh, that's not fair.
Oh, she found it. Real talk. So, I absolutely hate audio issues. I've had hours and hours of them, and I am quite frankly sick of them. I thought I was actually done with audio issues until, well, I guess it happened a couple of weeks ago. My mic started making this weird buzzing noise, and I can't figure out what it is. Sometimes it's really bad, sometimes it's not so bad, and sometimes it's kind of manageable, and it really just puts a stump in the process of video making because I have to do much more editing to kind of cut out all the weird noises and clicks, and there's some that I just can't get rid of, and it's kind of demoralizing, I guess. So this is actually the headset I'm using right now, so hopefully the audio sounds alright. Hey, would you look at that? I'm back on the good mic. So hopefully it was just a temporary problem, but I figured I'd leave that clip in because I just want you... I don't know, I feel like I should just share this thing with you guys. I mean, you're the ones watching the video, so you should probably know how the audio is going. But as you can see here, we have finished up the entire maze. Well, actually, not the entire maze. I'll get to that. But the actual hedge part of it is done, and it's kind of confusing. I really like this, especially if you don't have fancy graphics on. So like this, if you don't have fancy, you have fast, it can get a little bit confusing, but I think I know my way around. Yeah, so right here. And one of the things, I guess, that Mayu suggested maybe we do is put a leaf shop in here. What do you guys think? Would that be pretty cool? Or maybe just some sort of like token to say you've completed this maze. And then we also got a little like roof access right here. And I had so much fun building this, guys. I feel like I haven't just sat down and built something in so long. I've just been, all my video making has just been directed towards editing rather than playing. So this was a nice change, and I did quite a bit of detailing. Ever since I saw Mayu's like path over there, I was like, oh geez, I gotta step up my game. So this is a phantom. And so, oh my goodness, don't use the pick to point stuff. So this path is pretty detailed. It's like a smaller version of this one right here. I think so, kinda. But one of the things that I really like is these like stone pillar support things. I just think this looks so cool. Oh man, I can't deal with those fast graphics. I need fancy. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So, all in all, I think this turned out really, really well. We have like a weird wooden structure up here, I guess, and I'm planning to maybe add some like secret chests or like secret rooms in this maze. I think that'd be pretty cool because there's places like this. This is just a pointless dead end, and it might be fun to add something in there. We'll see though. Also, yes, we have I guess if we're ever playing hide and seek, this is where we'll come. Speaking of hide and seek, what do you guys think about this idea? If we like came up with a mini game within the shopping district. So if you guys remember a couple of episodes back, me, Civ, and Branzy were all just messing around with like skeleton horses and whatnot. We were kind of just setting challenges for ourselves and then seeing if we could do them. Like for example, we jump off here, fly through the bee. That probably won't happen. Nope. So kind of like that, and maybe we could treat it like a game of horse, and you guys could leave suggestions too, because I mean you probably know this area better than I do. Are there any like challenges that you think would be really fun, like maybe flying through this building or whatnot? Because I really want to get your guys' input on these videos. I feel like lately I've become less interactive with you guys is the point. That's kind of why this episode is a longer one. This is totally a blind shot. Oh! Ah, dang it. Oh! Okay, I think that means we need to sleep. So while we take a little tour of these gorgeous paths, what do you think would be a fun challenge to do in this area? Also, by the way, Mayu has been going absolutely crazy with all the terraforming. Like, look at this bridge. A clickety-rickety bridge. I think that's what I'm going to call it. And then we have this cave. Like, this is all man-made or woman-made. You can make like a dock right under this thing. So many cool things that we can be doing. Oh, also, do any of you know what this is? The soon-to-be Great Echo Bridge. Oh, well, that's pretty epic. I am looking forward to that. I feel like I've asked a lot of you guys this episode, but could you do something for me? Could you let me know what you guys would prefer more? Do you guys like shorter videos more regularly, or like longer videos like this but more spaced out? See, I'm always just constantly thinking, do I post more often and shorter videos, or do I post less often and longer videos? And this is a bit of a longer one, So if you guys could let me know, that would be greatly appreciated. So if you like the longer format, just put a little L in that comment box. And if you like the shorter version, put a little S in the comment box. I mean, I really respect your guys' comments. You guys are great. I hope you have a wonderful day. But that's it for the episode, guys. I'll see you next time.